that can be done here. Right, so that's to go to my spaceship, because that Trevor quest is on Mars. So if I go here, use hand scanner to base, no. Okay, that's not pointing at my ship. Speak with Kelton Flish. But yeah, I'm taking a break from the main quest, and I'm going to get rid of some of these activities and hopefully a lot of the missions, side missions I've got. That's the plan. So this is probably just speak to a guy at Mass. Oh, Trevor, is that the tree dude? That is the tree dude.
Huh. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again.
I deliberately came to find you.
Collecting and analyzing data regarding the internal composition of this tree and some drastic changes happening over time. You do recall aiding me with that, don't you?
Of course I do.
Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of MAST. There is growing concern. Oh my, a bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time... While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
You must have a plan.
I am attempting to formulate one, yes. But until I have all of the relevant information, it is impossible to do so. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me. What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
Why won't he turn the data over?
He's held a grudge against me for years. It's petty, really. I'm sure he thinks that doing this now will hold back my career. He wouldn't listen when I tried to explain this isn't about me. There are bigger concerns.
I'll get it.
Oh, thank you. Last I knew, he was on a field assignment somewhere near the outskirts of the city. Perhaps it's best if you don't mention my name in the process.
Oh. So where do you require me go? Over here. That's a stone's throw.
Of all the assignments they could have given me. Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's important research. I won't bore you with the technical details, but it's critical that I get this done.
Let's not mention his name.
Trees? I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't you? Nice try, but it's not happening. No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
Why are you so against?
Kelton screwed me over good. Probably ruined my chances for advancing in Mast. I'm not going to forgive that, ever.
Let's see if being empathetic helps.
Yeah, that's all very touching. But cathartic or not, my career would still be in flames. He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in Mast.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
Okay.
Wait, really? Wow. Okay. Okay. I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair. I found a backdoor into the Mast network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked. Two reasons. First, because if I get caught doing it, then I'm really in trouble, and there's no getting out of it. Second, I've got someone who needs something from me and is totally unaffiliated with my branch of Mast. If you get caught, it's got nothing to do with me. How can I pass up this opportunity?
Okay.
Okay, let's not get too excited. It should be really simple. Just get in, access her terminal, delete the files, and get out. Really simple. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just, pretty much everything in my personnel file. Most of it is fine, of course. I'm good at what I do. I just received a few very unfair reviews recently, and I figure, why not start over completely?
Ah, the old clean state. Used it myself once or twice.
Well then, you totally understand where I'm coming from. Sometimes you just have to take matters into your own hands. Or, I guess, force them into the hands of someone who needs something from you.
I'm not interested in what he does.
Best of luck out there.
If this works, he's going to be doing something else. And hey, chat. Yeah, things are going on fine. Playing this game again. Ooh, I think I almost run it into something. Whee! And look! Frames! Okay, so chat's just asked me if I'm enjoying the game. All I'm going to say is, like, if you get opportunity, once I finish the stream, watch the first 10 minutes of this stream, because I kind of go on a couple of rants about this. But the reason that I play this is the fact that there's actually finding a good science fiction based game, which is what my weakness is rare. So I want to try and play this as much as... Okay, so if we did that one, you could probably do that one. Then the next level down, that one. That one. Okay, there's that. There's that. There's that, and there's that. I'm getting used to that mini game now. Have you got any decent alcohol that boosts my persuasion? That's what I'm on the hunt for. Not a cup. Okay. Personnel files. Haydeck Emilio. Recommendations? None. Okay. 3 prior reports of insubordination, reprimanded for missing deadlines, reported by Flush Keaton. Okay. Oops. Sorry. No, I have not dabbled in the base building. Just trying to see if there's anything interesting to rob. Okay. Robbie? Robbie? Come on, buddy. That's it. Now I can close the door. Okay. Okay. Oh, you haven't seen.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
For people who are like watching this on YouTube, I'm about to repeat myself. Because this is something that I covered on YouTube. It's probably going to be an episode or 2 ago. But I've kind of used settings from Digital Trends video to set up my game to get me the best sort of frame rate, and then I dynamically adjust the render resolution to fine tune. So at the moment we're sat at that. So if I go in here and go settings and display, go over to here, say bring it down to 70 and tab back out, give it a moment. Yeah, we're pretty close to 60. So I can adjust that on the fly to try and smooth out the game.
Mind your step. Important research happening here. You have some good news for me?
Your records are now clear.
They sure are. I took a peek on the network, saw that things have updated. Great job. You came through for me, so now I'll do the same for you. This slate has all the data Kelton needs. Hand it over to him, stuff it down his throat. It's all the same to me.
Okay. See, that's the handy thing of having Robbie here as your companion. Doesn't pass judgment on your actions. Like, if I had the woman, she'd be, like, disapproving of me hacking someone's file. I mean, if that robot gets an issue with what I'm doing, I'll probably erase his memory for the last couple of minutes.
I tried to tell my colleagues that botany was important. I tried to warn them. I hope you have the data. It's really quite crucial.
You owe me for this, Keaton, more than you know.
If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to go on not knowing. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do.
Oh, I can't resist this. Stormship troopers, I'm doing my part.
And I appreciate it. Thank you for your assistance.
Okay, so check on him later. Activities. Okay.
Chief Diplomat Yassine runs a tight
That, then that. Where are you telling me to go? You telling me to go off planet? Yeah, let's just jump there. Okay, that's not taking me off world. Let's go. Ah, that's convenient.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
You see. Hello. Hello, sir.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
A job? Tell me.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
Okay.
Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all?
Well, you know, I broke into someone's apartment and altered files. Does that count? Yeah, totally. I heard. No, let's go with that.
It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
Okay. L. Mission set. Good. So now I've joined.
You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview.
You think? Yeah, let's go down this road.
Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business.
I've got a friend who needs something from storage.
Yeah, we all got friends who need things. But we've also got rules and regulations, and I'm not going to bend them. Your friend can file a request like everyone else.
Aww.
Let me know if you have any questions.
I'll be back once I've won you over with my daring capability to do things. There is one thing about this game. Well, actually, there's a couple of things about this game that bug me. But there's no stats. You've got no core skill points like strength, intelligence, perception, agility, dexterity, all that malarking. All you've got is this structure here for leveling. It's weird. And I hate the fact, like with this, I can only get rank 2 once I feel this prerequisite, which is succeeding 3 speech challenges, and they haven't really explained how to win one, which is frustrating. I mean, with this, it kind of makes sense. Run around with max load, perform like 10 sneak things, pick 5 locks, destroy 5 ships. You know, it's just weird that you've got this lock on being able to apply new points. Weird. But we're getting things done on New Atlantis. Mast. Now, if I was clever, I think I've got a thing to actually join. No, that's to join the UC. Coming through. Okay, never mind.
For a moment, I thought that fall might kill you.
Okay. Not where I was expecting you to be. Oh, there's a lot of places. Is it me? Or is that beacon moving like it's attached to a person? Hello? Bang, bang.
The fewer people, the security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility. But we try and do the bulk of the work.
Hold on, I'm trying to get the screen down a bit. No, stop bending. There we go. Now you're kind of in the right place. Your name is Plato?
No. My parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are.
Okay. What can you tell?
All you really need to know is that we're here to serve and we're the good guys. Our main priority is the safety and security of the citizens and assets of the United Colonies, wherever they may be. We keep an eye on, well, everything.
I think this guy's trying to channel Leonard Nimoy. So you're spies.
That is a word that has been used, both for good and ill, to describe us at times.
How many agents do you have?
That's a level of detail I can't get into. Don't worry, we've got plenty of good people working hard.
Must be hard not being able to talk about much.
You get used to it after a while, and it makes the occasions where you can all the more meaningful.
So what do you do here?
I'm the acting head of Aegis, the intelligence division here in Mast. I oversee all our active projects and agents in the field, and I'm afraid that's about as much detail as I can give you.
Well, I was asked to pick something up.
Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected.
You shouldn't assume.
I shouldn't, but I always do. Part of the job, really. We're always trying to fill in the blanks. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I told the sergeant that anyone hired for this job should get my stamp of approval first. Nothing personal. It's just this sort of work isn't part of your normal detail.
Okay. What do you mean by locations being compromised?
We think non-UC affiliated groups have their eye on it, and are using it to identify field agents. Normally, we just burn the location, but we didn't get this intel until after the drop. So we're going to need non-Aegis personnel to do the pickup to cover our tracks.
Okay.
Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi and the job's done.
We don't ask what's in the package. You'd never ask what's in the package. Ah, I thought your hands were glued to the table. You've just disproved that. Well, that's what happens when you make an assumption on appearance. Yep. I think that's a whole load of area that I'm probably never ever going to explore.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great...
Spaceport, please. Aha. And then over there. Wow.
She hasn't aged.
A point ABC quest. Hello.
Investigate. Still have questions? Go ahead and... Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign?
I wouldn't make a habit of recruiting people.
Well, I have you now, so I probably won't hire another person for a while. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
Okay. Right, so... So which one are we now tracking? I'll check on him later. Talk to the embassy diplomat. That one's in here. Because that was the guy that was trying to get in but can't, and I said I'd look into it. So, let's look into it. Right. Look for over there. Oh, that's way off in the distance. And I bet I haven't got anything to help with my persuade. Oh, I was building up CO2. Apply for a job at Rajukin Industries kiosk. Okay. Okay, now we can run again.
Yes, exactly. It's like...
Boing, boing. And hello?
Only those with an appointment are allowed inside the embassy. Welcome to the Freestar Embassy. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, who can enter?
Unless you have an appointment, only Freestar diplomats and security members are allowed inside. And because you're asking the question, I take it you don't have one.
Okay, let's go straight into it. Let's try being minimum information.
You can't forget what you don't need. Diplomatic visas haven't been in use since the Colony War. No, this sounds to me like a guard bought a red marker and colored some tape. I'll make a call to Sergeant Yumi and see if I can't get this squared away. Thanks for the tip.
That was it. Okay. And we had... Vanguard. Okay, let's see what this is. This is probably nearby. Aha, over there. Da 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 da. I mean, I can take the job if I don't like it. Can always never finish it. What are you about? Nice motif. Job application. How many years of experience have you done? How familiar? Not at all. Low. I'm going to be optimistic. Again. Travel to Neon in Vola system. Okay. That was easy.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get.
So what we currently on the pursuit of? Okay, so that's telling me to go somewhere else.
An application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the South.
Okay, that way. There we go. Quick way round. And this was the guy with the goatee, I think.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
Let's start with the questions.
We're the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet. Any captain can join, regardless of origin. Get to fly your own ship and earn credits as you help the people in the most distant reaches of the United Colonies, all while earning your way to UC citizenship. Put in the time, and citizenship is guaranteed.
Okay, what sort of work?
Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available to you. But the work itself, well, it runs the gamut. Sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf of the UC Navy, or you might be called up to help the Science Division clean up some invasive species. Hell, we've even been asked to help take on the occasional terramorph. And sometimes we just need cargo support. Not every job's glamorous. The Vanguard only gets called in for the ones where there's a chance of seeing action. Wherever the UC needs us, the Vanguard is there.
Why do I want to become a citizen?
Well, other than becoming a member of the greatest faction in the galaxy, you'd get access to discounted services on any UC world, credits to help you get on your feet. You'd even be able to buy property right here in New Atlantis. Citizenship unlocks it all, and signing up for the Vanguard is the fastest way to earn it.
I'm game.
Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Okay. Are we going back? Okay, that was weird.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
Orientation hall. Oh, we've got to go through here. Register, yep. I agree.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Nope, they're not going to chat. Okay.